What's up, everyone? I'm here to talk about all the movies I watched in the month of February and the games I beat. I didn't really beat any games per se, but I'm still playing this one game, and it's Dragon Quest XI: Echoes of Elusive Age. So there's an Act 1, 2, and 3, and honestly, I think I beat the game at the end of Act 2 because the credits roll. Then in Act Three, it's like a whole different game, like it could have been like downloadable content or a whole different game, like they could have done with Final Fantasy X, with Final Fantasy X-2, but they didn't. They just added it to the game. So at the end of Act Two, you pretty much beat the big bad in the game, and credits roll, and it's like to be continued. And then Act Three starts, and it's basically time travel. You travel back in time to where one of your characters isn't killed yet and you beat the big bad earlier in the game. But doing so, it creates a whole new game where a new big bad takes over. So much stronger than the first one because I tried beating them early in the game. I didn't, so I have to level up more, find better weapons, and there's a lot of extra stuff to do. So Dragon Quest XI, I put in like between 80 to 85 hours into it already. So I might as well just keep on playing. So I've been playing this game the whole month of February. And I'm hoping that I won't have to play the whole month of March playing this game so I can start other games. But I wanted to play an RPG the beginning of February, and I did, but I didn't think it would last me this whole month. So anyway, now to the movies I watched. I didn't watch a ton, like 28 movies. I watched The Horse in the Gray Flannel Suit, like a 1960s Disney movie. I watched season 2 of Frasier, and I watched volume 1 of Are You Afraid of the Dark, a Nickelodeon show I used to watch as a kid. I watched Thanksgiving, which was a good horror movie. The Blackening, which was hilarious, I thought. Leprechaun Origins and Leprechaun Returns. I remember Leprechaun Origins was a WWE films, and the leprechaun didn't look like a leprechaun. It just looked like one of the creatures from The Descent. More weird, I guess. It just didn't look like a leprechaun to me. I watched Beast, the one with forgot his name, but it was the Lion movie, the Lion with the lion. I watched season 1 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I watched Mystery Science Theater 3000 Presents Ring of Terror. I watched Sharknado 3 and Sharknado The Fourth Awakens, which I didn't think I would love Sharknado because I've seen the first two before, but and I didn't really think they were any great. But after watching the rest of them, like I loved them. Like I wish it didn't end because I feel like Sharknado is pretty much like an hour and a half long Super Bowl commercial because you never know what celebrity is just going to pop up out of nowhere. I don't know. I just think it's silly. It spoofs a lot of stuff. It knows it's stupid, and that's what I love about it. I don't know. And of course, because I'm a nerd, I watched 1001 classic commercials, and it was like commercials from the 50s and 60s, like cigarettes, toys, just like watching old commercials. So I watched 1001 classic commercials. I watched season 2 of The Goldbergs. I watched Mystery Science Theater 3000% Side Hackers. I like Mystery Science Theater. Then I watched Sharknado 5 and The Last Sharknado, which was the best ever, I think. I wish the Sharknado movies could have kept on going. I don't know, maybe a spin-off like Sharknado versus some other crazy thing. I watched Fall. I watched Tom and Jerry the movie, not the live action one, but the cartoon from the 90s. I didn't know, I looked up the voices, and the voice of Jerry was the girl who played Audrey in the European Vacation, and she she passed away at an early age, like 23, I think, because of she had diabetes. It's just things you learn when you watch the movies. I don't know. I just look up stuff. I watched the 1997 version of Call of the Wild. I watched Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels, where it's about Stan Lee and creating the comic books and the characters. I watched Darkest Night, about a knight and dragons and wizards. I like that. I'm a nerd. Help, I'm a Boy, which is a body switch movie made in Germany, and I thought it was just silly, stupid, but I loved it. I watched King Kong vs. Godzilla from 1962, King Kong Escapes from 1967. I watched a movie called You Stupid Man, which was hilarious, a young Milo Jovovich, and American Haunting. And lastly, I watched Lake Placid, the final chapter. So, not many movies I watched this month, just because of I put all my time and energy into playing this game. So I'm gonna keep on playing it until I beat Act 3, because I put enough time in it. Might as well. I'm in the middle of it. So hopefully this won't take up too much time for me in March. So anyway, that's all the movies I watched in the month of February and the game I've been playing. So I guess I feel like I have beat it in Act 2. Then Act 3 is a whole different game. So it's like Dragon Quest 11 Part 2. I don't know. But anyway, that's my video for today, and I'll see you all later. See you guys later.